Think something's in there?
Okay, we're so close. Now let me get out. Let me get out. We're close. We're very close, Daddy.
You remember where it was? Big one?
Yeah.
Hang on. Don't let it be a skunk. Is it not? Are you sure it's a raccoon?
Sure.
Okay. You sure it's not a skunk? I kind of smell something. Yep, it's a coon. It's a big old coon. You're right. Hey, buddy. He's being real still because he doesn't want us to know where he is, even though he's right there. That's a good one, buddy. Do you know,
Let's go get
100 years ago, people like us would catch raccoons and use their skins and sell them, and that's how they made a living. See how beautiful their fur is?
Yes.
It's so pretty.
I like their face.
And they have like a little black on their face.
Yeah.
And people used to sell those. Good thing we don't need to sell them anymore because they're beautiful animals.
Yeah.
And we could sell songs. Oh,
It's okay, I won't hurt you.
he's looking at you, isn't he?
I'll let you go. I won't hurt you or anything. I won't hurt you.
Hey, hey, hey.
Oh, I heard it. It's okay.
Oh!
Don't you love it when the good guys win?
All right, we found Tara.
Not Tara.
What is it then?
It's not Tara.
What's it called?
It's called tarantula, but it's not Tara.
Well, didn't y'all name it Tara?
We did name it.
It's not Tara. She's bigger.
Hey, this one is actually, I'm the one that put her under this plant because I was messing with the garden. And it looks small like that, but when I got to see her and she spread out, she was that big. I mean, she's big. Here, get her. Here, I'll get a.
No, I want to see.
Let me get this. Watch this. Watch this.
Yeah.
Watch. She's gonna come to your way.
Wait, what?
She's coming to you. Here she goes. I don't want to hurt her.
Guys, go! Ready, go!
We don't want the dogs to attack her.
I know. If she sprays, we're gonna.
Sorry, this is bad video. Let's just leave Tara alone for a little bit.
It's not Tara.
What is it?
It's a tarantula, but we didn't even name it yet.
What should we name her?
Nothing.
Tara.
No.
We're gonna name her Tara.
We already named one Tara.
That's Tara.
That's Tara.
How do you know it's not the same one?
Cause it's not. It's Tara's bigger.
Come on, buddy. Give us a show for the camera. There he goes. They're so fast. All right, flip the rock over. I actually found a bigger one. This is better for the camera. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Devil bug. Oh. Remember, they're wild. They're wild.
I don't know if we could let it out.
They're wild.
I don't know if we could let it out.
Well, he's very, 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 very scared. So that's why he's...
Why could raccoons not listen?
What do you mean listen?
Like, when I said, it's okay, we won't hurt you, why did you just growl?
Well, he's scared for his whole life right now. He's scared for his life.
He wants to be free?
He wants to be free, yeah. So we're going to open that door, he's going to run straight to a tree.
Could we just go get them real quick?
Let's let him go.
No.
He's ready to go.
I want to show them.
He's ready
No,
to
I
go.
want to show them.
That's not a baby anymore. That's the mama.
No, I want to show them. Can I just please?
I want to show our dogs. But,
No.
you know, he'd fight our dogs
Yeah.
and he could kill them.
Yeah.
Because he's wild and our dogs are lame.
Daddy, could we please just go speeding and get
You
them?
can get them.
Yeah.
All right.
It's
You're our
okay.
science lesson. I understand you're very scared.
It's
but
okay. We're just gonna get Sissy and Mama, and then we are gonna come and let you out.
Have you ever heard a wild animal like that?
No. I want to catch like a bigger one, like a daddy. Daddy's with me.
You got it in your blood, don't you? Coon hunting's in your blood. You go get them, I'll let the chickens out. Good morning. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Easy, easy, easy. There's enough food for everybody. Who's still in there? Blue? Is that you? Yep, it's you. You're my loner. It's okay, you're fine. It's everybody giving me my eggs. My eggs come, I always get my eggs at night, like 5 o'clock, 5 p.m. I never get them in the morning anymore. Does anybody get their chicken eggs at night? It's weird. Little preschool coons. They don't know English, so there's that. Watch out, watch out. She keeps thinking she, I don't know. She's pretty big though, huh?
Yeah, I want to see her tail.
It's all up underneath her. All right, let's let her out.
Oh no.
Yeah, you guys come over here where there's...
But what if it goes one up these areas to run?
It's not gonna want to go around you, but just watch out. Don't scream.
Daddy! I'm scared! I'm scared!
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Get to the back. Get to the back. Get to the back.
Daddy!
Go, go, go. Nope, nope.
Daddy!
Nope, no. No, go. Go.
I'm getting up.
Go, go.
Daddy, it's gonna scratch you!
Go, go. You're free. You're free.
Oh
You're free.
my god.
You're free. You're free.
Oh my gosh.
Go. You're free. You're free. It's okay. We need a better system, guys. And how to get them out.
So I'm in the truck. Daddy!
Go. You're free. You're free.
I'm never gonna get out.
There. That's good. That should work, right?
Go out. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Get out.
Yeah, you better run.
Now I want to see this.
Yeah, that's a good system. So we could put a rock there.
Okay.
How was it?
Terrifying.
No, it's just wild.
It's just cute.
Imagine, it ran that way. Imagine how scared it was with these big giants looking at it. Of course it's gonna go, but that's wild animals. That's why it's so good
Cute little mama.
to be part of the wild and to see wild things like this, because we're stuck in a world that's domesticated. And you got to get around something that's like fighting for its life and just see that and feel that. It's important. The world still has that. Cool? Let's go to school.
Okay.
All right, just dropped the kids off at school, and let's talk about these raccoons. There are going to be, I've done social media a long time, and there are going to be a few people that say, oh my gosh, you stressed out that raccoon so bad, that's terrible. You're going to give it a heart attack. The reason I know that is because when London and I found that fawn a few months back, people freaked out that a few people, I'm talking like 1% out of 100, a few people said that we stressed out that fawn by being close to it. Even though we didn't touch it, we just created mental anxiety. So let's talk about it for a little bit. First of all, I appreciate all comments because, and this is always a good discussion, because I understand that comes from a place of loving animals. That's where that thought comes from, and I don't think there's any discussion here that I love animals just as much as anyone else. And those of you that follow the Smiths know that London does too, and Lincoln is learning to. So my first question to that person is, how much do you contribute to conservation of wildlife, conservation of different species? For example, hunters, highly debated among that kind of person. Did you know how many millions and millions of dollars hunters contribute towards conservation of that natural habitat throughout the world? Millions of dollars. Because no one wants to preserve wildlife and preserve that way of life more than the hunter. Now, we're not even talking about hunters today. We're just talking about trapping raccoons for my kids. That raccoon is going to go through a lot of stress in its life. So, number one, if you truly believe that I could stress out a raccoon, once again, total hypothetical here. If you believe that I could stress out a raccoon by trapping it, you better not drive a car. Because I promise you, highways and motor vehicles are way more stressful and way more deadly than any hunter or any nature observer, by far. Now here's another way to look at it. That raccoon, it's built for that kind of stress. Humans are not. Humans have chronic stress. That's a whole different issue. But a raccoon and a wild animal, it's really interesting because they are built for fight or flight. Like, here's death impending upon me, and I've got every piece of my adrenaline ready to go, ready to fight, ready to claw, ready to bite. Everything's ready right now, eyes wide open, observing everything. But then when that situation, like a mountain lion is right up on top of you. But once that situation is over, and that raccoon ran off and got back in its tree, got back in its den, got back with its family, whatever, it goes right back down and chills out again, and all of that goes away. That's what's amazing about animals. That's where humans could actually learn a lot, because we get that fight or flight. We see a bill come in and we look at it and we go, I can't pay this bill. Oh my God, life sucks. And we continue that. And that's a whole different discussion, but that's a big reason why humans get sick, we suffer from depression, we suffer from stress because of that chronic anxiety. Animals don't get that, guys. They really don't. That goes right away. That wherever that raccoon is now chilling is completely at peace. I promise you. It's not going, I hope I never see a human again. Now here's another thing. Here's another way to look at it. Sorry for bringing all this up. Once again, anticipating a 1%. That raccoon could use that kind of stress to help it stay wild, right? There's a problem when you start feeding wildlife and taking it into your home and treating it like it's a domesticated cat or dog. That becomes a problem. That's a threat to all wildlife. You can't do that to squirrels, or in my opinion, pigeons, or any kind of anything that's wild, because then when you start domesticating a wild animal, you're taking its own natural defenses down. So that raccoon could actually benefit from, got it. When I see these humans again, I'm getting out of here. You know, when I see anything human related, I'm getting out of here. It's good to keep that animal on its toes and keep it wild. I'm not saying I'm doing it for that reason. The main reason I'm doing it is what I mentioned a little bit earlier. I want my kids to be able to witness true fierceness. I want them to look into the eyes of that animal that's not a grizzly bear. You know, it's safe. I want them to look into the eyes of that animal and see something down deep in their soul. See that feeling that our ancestors had when everything depended on that moment. And what do you get now when your alarm clock goes off and you get up and you get your Eggo waffle and your, you know, orange juice, and you go off to school and you see your friends, and what do you get in relationship to who we are, the essence of the animal spirit within all of us? And raccoons are a great way to do that, because they're everywhere. They're in, probably, I'm guessing they're in all 50 states of the US. They're probably in both hemispheres and all over the world, and they have no problem reproducing and adapting to urban lifestyle. So what better way to see that than in the eyes of a raccoon that's going through tremendous fight or flight? I think it's pretty cool. So, and I think that's a good lesson for my kids. If you don't, you could raise your kids another way and take them to the zoo. We could see raccoons in the zoo, I guess. And if that's your way, awesome. That's all I got. All right, so you guys know I have beehives, and those make honey, but this is for my native bees. And I found this nice little cool spot here. And I can try to put that there, right by the garden. That's gonna attract my native bees. It's gonna attract my pollinators, so that as I start building this garden out, which is gonna be a lot of wildflowers, it's going to help it tremendously and help the bee population. So I've never done one of these. We'll see what happens. Oh, hey!
Hey!
You like me to be spontaneous on the Smiths.
Well, what a coincidence. I'm actually just looking at the Granger Smith VIP experience on the computer right now. You can get that in the description below. On tour now.
Donut hole, we did not script this. Seriously.
I saw you driving up.
Oh, I gotcha.
Hayden goes, I just see Granger's truck driving up, and I just see that camera out the window. It's like, maybe focus on driving a little bit.
I don't have to focus on driving when it's a daggum country road with nothing on it.
I love it. I think it should always be fun.
What are you laughing at, Hayden? You laughing at my video skills?
I just see an arm hanging out with a camera driving down our driveway.
All right, but in all seriousness, we have the 2019 fall tour pretty much ready, right? It's pretty much set.
Yep.
We love Yee Apparel, and the other side of my entire lifestyle is touring. So we want to see you there, and so we're gonna link this. Let's go ahead and link this tour schedule for fall 2019 in what, the bio of this video?
Yeah, in the description.
I mean, I'm thinking Instagram. We're gonna link this tour in the description of this video, and we're probably going to where you are because we're going. Unless you're out of the country. I don't think we're going back to Canada this year, but everything else is East Coast, West Coast, back and forth, and everything in between. In the US. Go look at the description of this video. Are we coming to your town? If we are, come see us. You could always meet me at every single show we play. You can meet me. We offer those right here. It's called VIP Experience. So when you go to grangersmith.com and then you click on the tour date itself, and it goes to a little page that says VIP Experience, and that will allow you to get backstage and meet me. And that's where I learned so much about you guys, and I hear your stories, and it kind of helps us build this whole thing because we feel your identity. But if we're not coming to your town, on the other hand, comment below. Tell me your town, and I'm sorry if it's like a little bitty town. Sometimes we can make it to those. Otherwise, you might have to drive like to the nearest town. But if we're not coming to that town, tell me the name of it and ask. And have we not been there in a few years? And give me a good reason. Maybe I don't have any good reasons not to be in your town. Anyway, we want to see you guys. We want to be everywhere. I wish I could be everywhere at once, but we want to meet you guys. So let me know. I found here at the Yee farm. I found a baby bunny. London would freak out. I'm gonna try to show you guys. It's right there. Nope, that didn't work. I'm trying to show you guys without it running. Oh! Gone. Crap. Sorry. Alright, thank you guys for watching the Smiths. That's all I have today. I hope you like this episode. I'm going to go to the pond. I'm going to work on my little rock wall. And make sure you subscribe. Like this video, and we'll see you down the road. Come see me on tour. Yee yee.
Don't you love it when the good guys win?